Hey everyone, Coach Reed here. Just want to remind you that this Saturday we have our disc golf tournament going on right here at Gilcrest. It's going to be taking place on the west side of Valley High School. I just want to give you a few quick tips and tricks as to how things are going to go and what you can expect this Saturday.
On Saturday, GES staff and PTO will be setting up registration tables on the track side of Valley High School. You'll be able to walk up to the table and let us know how many you have in your party, and we'll give you all the equipment and scorecards that you'll need. In your bags, you'll find 3 Frisbee discs. You'll find a putter, which is meant for short distances. A mid-range, which is meant for farther distances. And a driver, which is meant for the farthest distance, and is also typically used every time you're on the tee box. After you checked all your Frisbees and equipment, you can go ahead and put on your pack and head off to the first hole. At hole number 1, you're going to find the sign that gives you all the information you'll need. On the hole number 1 sign, you can find the hole number, the par, the distance, and the map that shows you exactly where the basket is. Once you step up to the first hole, it's important that you do not step over the timber, which is considered your foul line. If you step over, it will result in a penalty, or you will need to rethrow the Frisbee. It's important that when you are throwing the Frisbee, no one is in front of you. It is not okay for anyone to duck down or stand in front of you at any point in time. You want to make sure that they're completely out of your way. It's important to remember that you should always throw behind where your Frisbee landed. Only play with 1 Frisbee, and always pick up your Frisbees after you throw them. Whenever you finish a hole, make sure you have 3 Frisbees. Once you finish hole number 1, you can head off to hole number 2. It is okay to set your Frisbee bag down when you're throwing, but just like your Frisbees, always be sure to pick them back up. Just like before, whenever you finish a hole, make sure that you have all 3 Frisbees before you head on to the next hole. Scoring is a very important part of disc golf. You need to make sure that you count every throw that you throw. For example, on hole number 3, Coach Reed was able to throw it in 3 throws. On my scorecard, I would write down 3 next to my name. Certain holes, like hole number 4 and 8, can be a little bit more difficult. Hole number 4 and 8 have obstacles like asphalt, blacktop, and concrete that can cause you to get penalty strokes. It is only appropriate to throw your Frisbee on grass, dirt, and wood chips. If you land on concrete, blacktop, or any sort of hard surface, it counts as a penalty stroke. So, for example, if Coach Reed had 8 total throws, and 3 out of his 8 throws landed on the cement, instead of having a score of 8, Coach Reed would have to add a penalty throw for every time he landed on the concrete or asphalt. So instead of 8, I had to add the 3 penalty strokes. That leaves me with a score of 11. Pro tip: play it safe. A shorter throw in the grass is better than a risky long throw that lands on the concrete. Whenever you are on the concrete, make sure you work your way back onto the grass before you continue. Throwing is very important in disc golf. There are 2 types of throws that we focus on. The backhand throw: you keep your dominant hand out front, pull that Frisbee back, and you let it rip. And the forehand throw, where you make your L, put the Frisbee flat like a pizza, keep that dominant hand behind you, and then you go ahead and just snap the quick wrist and let that sucker fly. After you finish playing, every member on your scorecard will be entered into our hourly drawings for all these awesome prizes that you see here.
Alright, with that being said, go ahead and bring your friends, bring your family. You can sign up ahead of time on our Sign Up Genius link. If you want to donate or if you want to pay ahead, we also have the donate link where you can pay. It's $5 a head or $7 a day of per person. We're gonna have food for sale. We're gonna have awesome prizes we're gonna be giving away. So please come, hang out with us. It's gonna be a great time. See you on Saturday.